When I used to manage projects, I thought that everything was covered with a simple checklist. I had the budget, the contract, the schedule, the BIM docs, the client brief. I was like, check, check, check. But each item lived with its own team in its own little world. It was managed by different people in different tools, different priorities. And that really caused a lot of problems on projects. I never had my BIM execution plan looked at by the teams that needed to see it. People didn't understand the BIM scope that I was defining. It really was very disconnected. And it's the tools and workflows we were using, they just weren't integrated. And then what happened when we started the project, going from the design process to the construction side, each team had their own trackers, their own timeline, their own version of the truth. And we called that project management, but it really wasn't. It was just endless coordination and chasing of updates. Inside of the course, we will see everything from just setting the scene and introducing why you're here, but then the real core 6 parts. Part 1 about document management, understanding and building a good foundation, taking away all of that administration burden. Number 2 is setting information requirements in a clear way that everyone can really understand, reduce the risk on your project by having clarity from day one. The third part is about creating structured contracts and not having to piece together multiple different documents, different Excel spreadsheets, and trying to format them and create agreements. At the end of each one of these main sections, you'll have a quiz, a quick multiple choice questionnaire, and then in the second section, we've got part 4, which is about tracking progress, making sure that not everyone is tracking progress completely disparately, actually bringing that together, putting it in the same place, making model verification in part 5 automated, streamlined, making sure there's no surprises throughout that process. And then part 6 is about that final handover and not everyone running away at the end of the project, but actually being clear on what can be delivered, making it easier to get to their output and closing the loop properly. And then we'll finally end in a very quick quiz again, just to reinforce that learning. And the best part, it will take you only about an hour to complete it. And you'll also get to download a certificate to mark your achievement. So if you're ready to stop repeating the same mistakes and start managing projects in a smarter way, this is the next step for you. Let's get started.